All the best companies online have 2 O's in them. Google, Yahoo, Amazon.
Zoom.
Zoom call.
Zoom calls.
Yeah, there you
go.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Pornhub.
Porn.
What are you watching, bro? What are you watching, pal? Porn. You guys never watched porn?
You've never seen
It's
porn?
an elevated version.
Well, no, it has nothing to do with porn.
No.
It's
It's just like a food
something
channel or something
completely
like that.
different. Yeah.
like
Food channel. 2 O's.
food.
Buddy.
Oh, we're cooking now.
We're
Unintended.
Get out.
Thank you.
Oh,
Get out.
shit, dude.
You're off
Get
the
out.
pod.
You're off
Dad
the pood.
jokes,
The
man.
pood.
You're off the project.
Poodcast.
You're on the podcast. Boer stools, man.
You're watching Boer
You're watching BAAR.
And
Barch.
that was another episode of...
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, we're done. We're all done here.
That's it. We're ending that one.
Cooking.
All right.
That's what happens when you give me
Wait,
wine,
wait,
man.
I'm just
You
gonna-
start cooking.
Check my hair.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah. Check
Everyone's gonna be
check
like,
your
are they
shit.
sponsoring toothbrushes in this episode? And we'll say,
Hey, this
you
works
know
for
what?
me.
Joe, you looking sexy, girl.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah, girl. Oh, yeah.
Oh, beauty, beauty. Yeah, let's do a full vibe check here.
Vibe check.
We are. Where's Joel? Oh, he's way over there.
Joel's dead.
I'll do a panoramic.
Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all
It's the
manageable. The boyos. Oh, I'm
we're
fucking
Gucci.
stupid. That's really what
Vibe
the
check
fuck.
pass.
All right.
Vibe checks.
All right, well, Alex, give us the proper intro.
All right.
Show us how it's done.
All right.
Do us up there, Capitan.
Ice them.
Ice 'em.
Ice them. First put in a different word, though. Just
Into a town.
Into a town. Oh, well, that reminds me of Automaton. You guys ever watched the movie
Wait,
Hugo?
wait.
Cabaret?
spirituality. We'll talk that. Hugo?
Hugo.
He's a lizard, right?
No. He's
Yeah,
a
he
kid
is.
trapped in a train station.
I literally
No,
just,
Hugo's like a lizard.
I literally just
There's
wrote different words.
Different words.
Put like some topics. We got spirituality to talk about.
Yeah, what do you guys want
We
to
can talk
this
about
time?
Hugo. It's a lizard movie, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you're right. I know what you're talking about. I'm talking about
Hugo movie.
Cabaret or whatever.
So the one you're talking about comes up first, but I swear to
That,
fuck.
baby. You're talking about the one with voiced by Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like a lizard, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Is
yeah.
that not called
He's
Hugo?
an iguana. I think it's called Rio or something. Rigo. Or
Oh,
something.
it is Rio.
Is it Rio? No,
I
it
think
isn't.
you're right, yeah.
Something like
Hugo.
that.
Rio.
It's a lizard movie, Johnny Depp.
Rio movie. Lizard.
Just say lizard, Johnny Depp, lizard.
No,
movie.
Rio's a bird.
Okay, Johnny Depp,
Buddy,
lizard.
what is
I'm
the
about to get it.
lizard
I'm about to
one?
get it.
Oh,
Help us out.
fuck up.
Rango.
Rango.
I was like, I have no
Rango
idea.
Unchained,
Yeah.
right?
I was like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Then as soon as you said like Johnny Depp lizard movie, I was like, oh, right.
Rango Unchained by
Rango.
Quentin
I guess
Tarantino.
actually, I guess
right?
that's
Yeah.
the first thing you said.
Rango.
No,
Now
no,
I
he said
realize.
Hugo.
Oh,
He
Hugo.
said, yeah, he said Hugo.
and then we
with
went to
Hugo.
Rio.
Hugo, yeah.
to Django
Oh,
Unchained.
Rango.
Bangs, man.
Yeah.
I love Hugo.
So
Are we in the episode yet? Or are we just?
I mean,
we could definitely use
we could
that.
be.
Yeah.
We could be.
We need
maybe.
we need an
You're
intro,
listening?
though.
Maybe. Okay, yo.
They're seeing how the sausage is made. We have no topics. The screen is
I told you to write
really
something
empty right now. Oh, here's a toothbrush. Here's some
think?
toothbrushes.
He's just playing Among Us.
Among Us. Yeah, that was a good game.
Impossible.
That was
Don't be
cool.
sus.
We're playing
Right.
Among Us
Don't be
IRL.
Sus. IRL.
Which of us is the imposter?
Which of us ate or drank the stuff?
Oh, it's yogurt.
Who ate the yogurt?
Well, you and me
We'll
are
find
definitely
out
drinking
soon.
the stuff. Cheers.
We got it. Yeah, man. If this stuff was an alcoholic beverage, I'm a zombie, dude.
Oh,
I'm
cool,
done.
man. I'm done.
I'm done. If it's tequila,
I've been killing tequila lately.
Yeah.
I'm making banger margaritas.
buddy,
Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
they go good.
just
Everyone
talked
loves
about
them,
this.
man. It's such a crowd pleaser.
Oh,
too.
dude. I've been just like crushing some berries in it. Blackberry margarita, strawberry, mixed berry margarita.
Oh, dude.
Go off,
Anything
gang.
but strawberry margs, fire.
I made
Spicy
someone a
marg,
coconut
fire.
marg last time. Just a
Whoa.
little coconut puree.
Little Coco
they said they
Lopez?
loved it. They were going crazy for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Did you put pineapple too?
No, just straight margarita with
Yeah.
a bit of pineapple or coconut puree.
That'd
They
be
went
good.
No
nutty.
lime in it at all?
It had the lime.
Yeah.
so-
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but just, you can always add like a half to 3/4. We gotta get sponsored by tequila or some shit. We're like giving margaritas.
Just tequila in
yeah.
general
We-
sponsors
just-
us. Yeah, we're the farmers that
Yes.
farm agave.
Yes.
We'd love to sponsor
Tequila,
you.
please
Yes,
sponsor
big
us.
agave. If you're out there, we're looking for a sponsor.
Yeah.
Yes, big pharma. agave.
Big Pharma Agave RX.
Big agave pharma, please
looking-
sponsor us.
Yeah. But it was actually good. I was surprised. I'm pretty sure you can just add those 4 ingredients and add whatever the hell you want after.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Again,
Like-
that's the power of margaritas.
Yeah, lime juice, tequila.
Would that,
You get, like,
do you think
olive
that's your
brine.
favorite cocktail? Margaritas?
No,
Sure
no.
sounds like it.
No.
You know what? Lately, I've been on the vibe.
Fucking with
Not
it?
my
No,
favorite,
you're a
but it
Negroni
is.
man, right?
I am a Negroni.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Boulevardier man.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
I like
Very
my
good.
bourbon, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
See, I don't like Campari, so even I
Really?
don't know. Yeah, just I feel the same way. But I mean, Aperol's not so bad, but I just don't really
How-
like the bitter liqueurs, man.
How are we
I
supposed
love
to
it,
get
man.
sponsored by them?
I mean, I love Campari. I,
I
brush my
mean-
teeth with Campari. Please give us money.
God damn.
That's why you're
Please give
so
us
That's why
money,
you're,
bro.
I was gonna say that's why you're so fresh.
Oh, fuck off.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, I'm shit faced.
Oh, god damn.
So what is the cocktail for you?
I love a good sour.
Yeah, whiskey sour.
I love a good
Yeah.
sour. No, honestly, fuck with vodka sours, man.
Oh,
Vodka
do you
gin, or
actually?
gin sours, man.
Saint Germain
Love
sour,
gin
right?
sours. Yeah, they're
I
good,
think
but
the meanest strawberry sour.
I
Strawberry
used
gin
to
sour.
make this
Yeah.
one all the time, which was like it was a vodka sour, but I would infuse the vodka with vanilla beans and like an
Nice.
orange.
Okay.
Ooh.
So like almost make like a creamsicle vodka,
Yeah.
Sounds banging.
That
and then
is-
you just make like a sour out of it, just like.
and texturally, that's right where you want it
Oh,
to
dude,
be.
some
Yeah.
egg whites, a little bit of Angostura on top,
Yeah.
like
Sounds
with
like a vibe.
oh, dude, it's like just the best thing ever, man. Like so crushable too.
Hey, we're gonna have to do this at work next time.
Yeah.
That's some summer menu items.
Yeah,
If you know what I'm saying, man.
It's essentially like just like kind of tastes like a creamsicle, but with a sour. Really good. I love a good Tom Collins too. I love gin based cocktails.
Gin
I love
fizz,
gin. I'm
yeah.
about gin too.
I used to
Yeah.
do this other one. It was like Tom Collins essentially, but infuse the simple syrup with jalapeno. So you basically just make a 1-to-1 simple syrup and just put jalapenos in it, and just let
sounds
it
like a
sit
vibe.
for a couple days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Strain it off, and then just make like a cucumber basil Tom Collins with it.
Okay.
So it's and then just like a little bit of jalapeno in there as well, and it's not spicy, but it just gives this little bit of heat at the end, and it's just like
Sorry to interrupt. I just had the most random ass thought. We should be doing this on TikTok Live. I have 1,000 people. We could totally just off the blue, off the top.
what making cocktails.
No, just us talking. Like we could do it live, to like live stream it to TikTok,
stream it.
and then direct people to the podcast. Just a thought, out of the blue, off the top. Just
Next
came to my
time
head
we can
next
hit
time.
it, yeah.
Something
Next
to think
time.
about.
Put your
Like, how
phone
cool would that be?
down.
Like someone live, they tune in. Like we got 15 people watching as we're just like shooting it.
Just turn
Yeah.
your phone on and do it right now.
Fuck, can I do it right now?
Oh, he's doing it.
No,
Yeah.
do
Let's
it.
do
man.
it.
Let's try
Pop
this.
her on.
Yeah, you guys keep talking.
I mean, we
I'll
can
try
go
something
live
out.
on Instagram too. Like I could do that.
Oh yeah,
Instagram
I-
Live is so easy. You
I've never
just
done
do
TikTok
it.
Live.
Guys, we have the internet.
We are. part
Oh
of the-
man!
You guys have the internet?
Golly gee, we have the internet.
I'm over here interneting.
Yeah.
Oh man, we are interneting so hard right now, guys.
Bro, TikTok Studio.
Let's try and be relevant, guys. We're not.
Yeah,
dinosaurs.
that sounds like a banger of drinks, though, man. I want to try some of these. But to answer your question on favorite drink, I was lately
Boulevardier?
trying to. I love the Boulevardier, but lately I've been trying to really again balance it with like
Yeah.
something fresh because I noticed. You know, more of a hangover if you have all spirits.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need some juices or I need something in there. So I've been doing the Jungle Bird a lot lately. Just
Yeah.
mix.
Will you elaborate your recipe for that?
Yeah, I'm kind of making it like a ghetto Jungle Bird at home. But, yeah, it is.
So there's
Ghetto.
Sour Patch Kids in it.
And you're making it in the bathtub.
Ghetto meaning ghetto meaning. You imagine? Hey boys, want to come over for a swim if you feel.
There's just a bunch of Sour Patch Kids like soggy in the
Yeah,
bathtub.
it's
It's like,
gonna-
Joel, what are you?
Drinking it with a soup
It's like,
ladle,
yeah.
New age Jello shots, bro.
pouring
You
it
don't
over
know?
his head. I'm bathing.
It's immersive.
Tell me you would bathe in that. Are you guys? That sounds like a party.
Hey, I'm
right
not
there.
hating, bro. I'm just,
I'm inviting you over.
painting a picture for all of our audio listeners.
Paint me.
Paint
that
me
line
like
from?
one of your girls.
Paint me like one of your
Titanic, right?
French girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paint me like one of your girls.
your
The Ghetto
French
Jungle
girls.
Bird.
Yeah,
1.5 ounce of pineapple. Usually dark rum, but I've been doing whiskey because that's all I got on deck. So this is where it gets ghetto. I'm just making up things as I go. Instead of half Aperol, I'm going half Campari or 3/4 Campari. Doing half agave or a quarter of agave, a quarter honey, which kind of gives it a cool vibe. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
honey's been like just straight honey has been banging.
That's just you bumping up the like health factor of it too.
Yeah,
eh?
well, just a bit of agave. Like agave is cool on its own, so it's
Agave's
honey. But
good,
yeah,
yeah.
I noticed the honey cuts through with the whiskey instead of the rum and half lime juice. Shake away
Pretty, yeah.
Dope.
and go play a show at the club, man. That's it. That's life.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's like if anyone's watching, it's like, who's up late night? They're like,
Yeah.
okay, this guy has like some weird fruit dish. There's a little dude on the table. They're sponsoring toothbrushes and sipping red wine.
And not just any toothbrushes, Giant Value. These are from Giant Tiger.
I love that.
Yeah.
GT Boutique,
Boutique, man.
Boutique.
Let's get it.
That's where I
Let's
get all
it.
my
Okay.
clothes.
That's right.
That's where I get my Supreme drip. It's all fake. It's
Yeah,
from
right.
Giant Tiger.
No, I love. Yeah, she says that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure every like piece of Toronto Raptors memorabilia I have, like shirts or hoodies
Yeah.
or anything, are all like
Chinese.
Giant Tiger fucking
Oh yeah, yeah.
$30.
Dude,
Oh,
some
no
of,
way.
some of the band shirts they have there though, it's like some
Yeah,
of them
I
are
have
like kind of good.
Dude, I have a like Beatles hoodie that I got from there, and I love it, bro.
Yeah,
Actually?
Yeah.
totally.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Man, I've been really getting into wanting to design like clothing lately. It's been strange. I guess just seeing like cool styles and stuff like that, and Melissa at home making clothes. I'm like, I would
Oh
love
yeah,
to.
you're around it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and with now too, like you could Photoshop anything. You could really brand yourself in a way.
Oh,
that-
dude, I want to get some of my music logos on hats and shirts. Like,
That'd be so cool.
even if like you just
Yeah.
make a couple.
Oh, your logos look really good. The ones you've been doing lately,
Thanks,
man.
buddy. Thanks.
Yeah.
man.
Do you use like? Are you just straight drawing that, or do you use like Photoshop at all?
No, it's
Or?
Illustrator, which is Adobe Illustrator.
Yeah.
You start there. It's really good. It uses vectors. So vector images are scalable images, basically. So when you make them bigger, they don't lose any quality.
Yep.
So you can just, buy some fonts online. There's tons of free ones and pop it into Illustrator,
sick.
and then you can bring it over to Photoshop and do whatever you want to it.
Oh, dude, I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But
Actually,
it's like what we were talking about earlier, though, where it's like, or the last episode or some episode, but, I got into this graphic design stuff at the worst time with the AI. So it's like, you learn these skills for what? Now AI is just doing that.
oh, I think
so.
you can like we're getting to the age where you can tweak.
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
you're really good at tweaking that stuff.
That's
Even when
fair.
you did my logo, man, you whipped that up quick.
Little spinning logo there.
Yeah, and it had
it
on
wasn't
my
that
show.
quick, actually.
Oh, well, I mean, you killed it though.
Dude,
Like,
you gotta put one together for here.
I'll do
Yeah,
a spinning barcodes. I could
Yeah.
do that, yeah. Yeah. So I was just rendering in Blender, which is a 3D program. What, somebody joins?
yeah, we got a few people in the game. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
We're selling, and we probably sound like
Yeah.
shit. What's
Oh, we're
up?
getting, I see that.
People are joining. They're chilling.
Oh, nice.
We're all
Yeah. So yeah, Blender. It's a 3D program that you can use mostly for making video game like assets and sprites. So like, I'm making a video game. I need a couch.
Yeah.
You'd go into Blender and make a couch, like this 3D modeling. But I was doing it for logos, so I'd make your logo. You told me what you wanted. I throw it in Blender.
Yeah.
Well, you start with Illustrator, you do the font, and then Illustrator's great. It has this 3D modes. You just click it, turns it
Yeah.
into a 3D image. You export it and bring it into Blender, and then you can blow it up. Add the lights like I did. You wanted
Yeah.
fluorescence, make it blue and bright, and then add the camera, and then the lighting, and then the camera. I panned so it would spin, so it made it look like the logo was
Oh, sick.
twisting around. And then I put it on the CRT.
It looks so
Filmed it on the
good.
CRT, adds this cool 80s kind of like, I
That was
don't even
amazing.
know how to
I
describe
love
it,
that,
but
man. It
Yeah.
nailed the aesthetic.
like that glow,
It
right?
was sick.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you can do that. Like maybe I'm just out of my time here, but I didn't even know you could put modern images on a CRT. Like,
So
you know, we can-
I do have an
Yeah,
adapter.
I didn't realize you could use it as just like a monitor.
That's
for
my
your
second
computer.
monitor.
Right?
Yeah.
So
like
sick.
what?
Yeah, yeah.
Doesn't even make sense.
So I-
Just when we were like in the break in between of them, when I was like removing the camera over there, I literally
Yeah.
just like zoomed in on that and took a video of it, because when you record it,
The
video,
lines,
it has
yeah.
the line like jumps, and
Yeah.
it just looks so
Yeah.
cool.
I know, I love it. I was actually, did we talk about this? But how pixel art was made for CRTs?
Yeah,
With the
we
lines?
did. Yeah, yeah.
And even
It just
seeing
looks
that,
so much better.
If someone could, like, if now I hope.
Oh,
it
buddy, you
comes
can
up.
look at both of those screens. I'm not going to argue with you, but I think the Commodore, the CRT, looks so much more vibrant than the other one. Just the lights are brighter, and
It's meant for that neon kind of.
it just looks sick. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
100%. I think
Well, that's the other thing too. Is I actually, when I put this into ChatGPT, I was like, give me something in like neon lights style,
Oh, yeah,
right?
totally.
So,
Really, yeah. I want someone to, and this probably already exists or will come out, but the CRT screen, like I was saying earlier, on a flat, like as flat as that.
Yeah.
If they could do that, that would be so sick.
Yeah.
It'd be
Yeah.
easy on the eyes too, probably. I heard there's something with like the LEDs versus CRT.
there's definitely filters you can put over to like to copy
Well,
it,
like
for sure.
I'm gonna step away from the mic for a second, but what I did with yours too is you mess with the vertical hold, which is,
Okay.
if you're familiar with old TVs, they had to like glue the picture to the screen, otherwise it would jump. And I'm gonna demonstrate.
For YouTube only. Sorry, audio listeners. Bear with us, audio listeners.
So I'm gonna hit it with the V hold.
Okay. Is that when it starts? Yeah, when it starts moving. Yeah, yeah.
And you can just like
Oh, that's wild.
fuck around with it, but it's really cool.
Love
when
that.
It's, like,
That's so cool.
Super slow like that. Like that's
Oh,
so
V.
cool.
Do you remember like back in the day? This is dating us to be old people.
the rest of
just like trippy in the background.
Is that gonna fuck with people's eyes?
Yeah, maybe. Can you,
It actually adds some background.
it's kind of cool, but it's a little fast. If
It
you
is
do
a
it
little
like
fast.
slower, it would be
Slow?
cool. Yeah, like really
like
a
really slow pan, like every milliseconds. It probably has one speed, like Cook.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's kind of cool.
What about that?
That's kind of dope.
Yeah, that's analog, baby.
Wait, B, do you get your phone on you?
Yeah.
Hey, you pull up my TikTok. Oh, you don't get TikTok, do you?
Don't
Send
have
me
it.
to
No,
watch it.
you
Yeah,
send me
but-
all the memes. I'm like, I can't watch them, Joel. I'm sorry, man.
Get it, brother.
Yeah. You know what? I kind of agree. You do have to get it.
It's just.
You
so
want me to
good.
get it too?
Yeah, you're missing it on
Yeah,
so
you're
much.
sending
Download
me memes
that.
too, man.
I know.
It's just addictive as fuck.
It
though.
is,
Like,
but I mean,
fuck.
you can learn so much.
It
on
is.
it.
Actually, yeah, I take that back. You shouldn't get it. Because when I first downloaded
Yeah.
TikTok, it ruined me for like a few months.
Did it actually?
Yeah, just doom scrolling like all day
No,
long.
you did. Like I find people do that like now on Instagram or Facebook.
I mean,
They
I
the
do
same
too,
thing.
yeah.
You'll choose an app and go.
Yeah.
Your algorithm, it's just like everything though. It gets twisted so fast though.
Instagram
you
is
click one
definitely-
thing and it's like, oh, that's all you like.
Yeah. I know.
Thirst
it's
traps.
not.
Every like.
There's so many thirst traps.
I know.
So last time I had TikTok, I just let my daughter use it. I didn't care about it anymore. I just let her use it, watch funny things, and even then, it turned into fucking horny moms and like crazy shit.
No, it
where
does
it was
really
like,
quick.
Yeah.
and it's like I didn't even do anything here. It was my daughter watching stuff who I know didn't
TikTok
watch
was
that
founded
stuff.
on
Yeah.
twerking videos.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely not
Auto-suggests
really
you.
like that anymore. I don't think.
Actually,
You have
Well,
to.
I mean, for sure, when I first downloaded TikTok, it was like every other video was just somebody shaking their ass. I
it
don't
starts
really see
that way.
any of that on TikTok at all anymore.
I made a new
drop
NFT
your weapon,
account. No,
Mom. Those ones.
no, man. I made a new account, and the first thing that came up was the dancing, the twerking videos, everything.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're a new user, they suggest it, thinking you are
Okay,
just
because
into
I
debauchery.
don't get that on my TikTok at all.
Once
anymore.
you curate your TikTok, and I found out the algorithm is intuitive. It's if you sit there and
You
you
can
scroll,
click
you
not
watch it first.
interested or
You can either
whatever,
not
yeah.
interested, or if you actually.
So I
watch
guess
it,
I'm just not searching enough twerking videos on TikTok.
no, which is good. That means you're.
I've got work to do.
But another thing with that too, though, is your algorithm knows if you're a man or not, just like based on what you're looking at. So even if we're looking at innocuous things like guitars or like sports,
Yeah.
it's gonna assume, oh, you're a dude.
Oh, I get that on Instagram.
right?
Still.
Yeah. For
Instagram definitely gives me like girls shaking their asses
Yeah.
and stuff all the time.
Yeah, because it
TikTok-
knows you're a guy.
Yeah, but
right?
TikTok
Like,
doesn't do that anymore.
That's
for
good.
me,
then,
anyways.
that's good. All right.
My
I also
algorithm's
don't use
tweaked
TikTok
pretty
as
well,
much
too.
anymore. Instagram
It's
is
worked
probably my-
pretty well.
Yeah.
Worked pretty well, baby. Get low.
Get low. Drop your weapon, Mom.
Yeah, you just hit not interested, man. You can just
Yeah.
boom, go away.
Yeah.
And then, especially if you feed it what you want, like nature videos, guitar videos, if you start watching those and liking,
This is
engaging in the
TikTok,
comment,
right?
Yeah.
it'll send you just. All
I
that
also do actively like stuff I don't like in my feed. Will go out of my way to click like not interested.
Yeah, same.
If
Yeah.
there's some like
Yeah.
random like
AI video,
not
like-
even AI video, but just
Yeah.
some like random fucking dude like post videos. Or
Oh,
whatever
it's
that I
some
don't
dumb
like.
shit.
Some dumb
Yeah,
shit. I'm
fair.
like, that's stupid. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, well, lately
not
I've been
interested.
getting,
Don't show me.
Even flag it. Be like, I'm gonna flag this. I don't want to see this.
report.
Yeah,
There's some instances.
This is
where-
too sexual.
it was offensive.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
like
just some dude
this.
like making a sandwich. Like, this is how you put mayonnaise on a bologna sandwich. I'm like, oh
Ew,
god.
he used Miracle Whip.
Sexual content. Report.
That's not what I use mayonnaise
no. It's dirty, man.
Yeah, just
I love that.
ruining people's fucking
Their
accounts.
engagement. You're like,
Harassment.
Instagram bans them.
Like, is
Deletes
he
their
making a
account,
sandwich sexually? No pants on? What's the key?
What
Like,
the-
Yeah, the
Yeah.
people who are filtering through just watching.
Yeah.
Well, when does the bad thing happen? They have to watch the whole sandwich video.
Oh, dude, I report people playing online all the time.
You
It's
actually-
for stupid shit.
Really?
It's like, oh yeah, because I get banned for stupid shit too.
You're like, I'm gonna give it back to you.
Buddy, I know. It's,
What's some stupid shit you reported someone for recently? You're like, I'm giving it back. 'cause I got-
So I mostly play Rocket League for the record,
Yeah.
and which, if anyone doesn't know, it's cars playing soccer. Pretty competitive. I play competitive.
Soccer.
And then a lot
I
of
had to
people,
stop playing because I'm not good enough.
No.
But
It's
just,
so
like,
toxic. It's
people like
toxic,
driving on
dude.
the ceiling
I've
and
seen
shit.
that.
I'm just
They're
like,
flying
how are
through
you
the air.
doing that? Yeah, I
316.
can't do that.
Oh, okay.
I'm like
Can't do
around
that.
that level, but at the same time, it's like you'll have your teammates are worse than the opponents always. So you make one mistake, they'll say, "Wow, what a save," or they'll just hit you with some bullshit. Even if it's not on mic,
cool.
they hit you with the prompts, and it's like they stop playing. They'll
Really?
stop playing, and you report them. You're like, they're throwing the match.
Yeah.
They're literally throwing the match, and you get the loss because they decided they didn't like how you made a mistake, which is normal, and now they don't want to play with you anymore, and you take the loss for that.
That's cool,
and
man.
so I'll report them every time. I'm like,
You're just
fuck you. I actually
go to their houses and knock on their front
I
door.
get their IP address.
Yeah.
Don't leak that online. That's
no,
between
no.
you and them,
It's-
dog.
Last episode, I didn't say my username, my gamer tag, for a reason, bro. Yeah.
Well,
But,
if you
uh,
had a bad gamer name, what would it be?
Bad gamer
Like
name?
just a second alias that you'll never use. You know, like my boy Gloria Williams. You know, I
Probably like-
retired that one.
I think
I don't get it, but I love it.
I thank you. That's
I'd
all
go
that
with
matters.
like Piss Jug 69 or something.
I think you said that one before. Yeah,
yeah, 69.
I think we covered that in episode
Yeah.
1 or 2.
yeah.
So the
Yes.
camera is high enough that you cannot see my piss jugs under my computer, right?
But they're here. They're just
Oh
there.
yeah, we're
just
smelling it right
littered,
now.
yeah.
What's it? Jankum. We're inhaling those
The
fumes.
carpet is just soaked in urine.
My toilet wine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we were drinking.
That's my toilet wine.
That's where
You
Joel
like that?
refilled his fruit salad.
Yeah,
Toilet
fruit
water.
salad to purify the toilet wine.
Purified
Yeah.
toilet wine.
You got to
Yeah.
balance, right? That's the theme
Yeah.
here, baby.
Like, it's so tempted at work all the time to offer people, like, when I'm just like, oh, like, would you like sparkling still or tap? And I'm so tempted to just be like, sparkling still, tap, or toilet.
Toilet. Who
Yeah.
said? Someone was saying harbor for a minute. I forget.
Dude,
who.
my joke is
Harbor,
always
yeah.
the
Harbor.
river water. They're like, oh,
Yeah.
just whatever. I'm like, a river water. It's fine with you.
You actually say that though.
Oh, yeah.
I could see that clientele being like, no.
No, they usually laugh. It's
Yeah,
fine.
actually, yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Sometimes it goes over their head. And I'm just like, what? You're gonna give me a river water?
Yeah.
I don't think. Maybe I'll take the bottle.
Yeah.
I don't want
Where's
to
that
drink that.
What river it's sourced from? Like I'm joking.
Yeah,
actually.
it's across the street, bro.
Yeah.
Behind
Is
that
that one
giant
that- yeah.
tiger, dude.
No, I'll be back in 5. See you
Yeah.
out back.
Yeah.
Like a plastic jug.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the
Where's
4
our,
new
where's our
plastic
server?
jugs, yeah.
He's down there grabbing you guys the
Yeah.
river one.
Locally sourced water. Yeah.
That's actually.
Right.
Just imagine.
It'll be $50 a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's our server been for 10 minutes?
Farm to table.
Look out the patio windows.
I have
You'll
like
see him.
Oh,
I've got the coveralls.
Got fucking hip waders on,
That's
just
what I was thinking. Yeah.
trudging around in there. Yeah.
Yeah, a fishing rod in hand. for
Yeah,
some
my
reason, yeah.
last day
Just
there,
look
I
over
wanna
the
do that.
balcony,
Yeah.
branches in the river, fucking casting in a reel. Like,
Jack
lunch is
sparkling
almost
gold.
ready,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, dude, you get that sometimes. Like if the fish is too long, they're like, "What are they doing? Catching it?" As a matter of fact, yes, they are.
Oh,
Yes, they are.
this is a perfect segue.
Oh, good. Okay.
I want to
this?
hear, because there is so many of these, like
The
just-
things that people, the idioms, the things that they
that
say.
people say.
man.
I'm already shaking my head.
So for people who don't work in restaurants, anybody who works in a restaurant is going to know this. At any restaurant in the world,
You getting some chat stuff?
customers.
Play a song. Yeah.
Customers say the same.
later.
We could play a song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in any restaurant in the world, customers say the same things
Always.
all
yeah.
the time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like for instance,
Just bad jokes. Bad dad jokes.
Yeah.
Bad dad jokes.
They're always puns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I'm gonna bring you. Oh, I'll be back in a minute with the check. Be like, oh, duh, or you could not bring it.
Give it to somebody else.
Give it to that guy. Yeah. Like, it's like, you think I've never heard that before?
Yeah.
Somebody requesting to join this?
Yes, probably not a good idea. That's what
Co-host.
people, yeah, that's what you get people doing the craziest.
Sorry,
stuff.
everybody listening. We have a TikTok live going on right now, and it is very distracting. But
This is.
it's,
Oh, is
yeah.
it? Sorry.
No,
no,
we're
it's
good.
fine.
Keep on
No,
it. Just ignore it.
It's
Just
just
ignore
very
it.
distracting, but not in a bad way.
Okay, actually, you can kind of see yourself. You can kind of watch. I guess you're distracted. I'm getting to see you guys from this angle, so I'm not even.
It's
paying
good. It's
attention.
decent. Yeah.
Yeah, we will eventually figure out a way to hook the sound up to this as well, and then everyone can hear like mic quality.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, people
Going
do it all the
live.
time. It's
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
That's something to work on my homework
Oh, perfect.
while you get the mixer board going, because I'm sure you can just mixer out into that as well.
But
as you're saying.
yeah, we should be able to Bluetooth right to that because I'll have a USB going into my computer.
Oh.
So I should
My
be able to
mixer
hook
has
your phone
Bluetooth,
into
so-
Bluetooth.
Actually,
If not,
Actually, yeah,
that'd be kind of cool.
technically that would work right now if you just Bluetooth it to Brandt's mixer. But
Like we could do that right now.
yeah,
I think they can hear us.
I mean, maybe
probably.
not
can hear
right
us talking.
now, right?
Chat,
now.
chat. Can you hear us? Just drop a yes or no.
can hear us. Like we can't read.
You can hear
Yeah,
us.
we're on mics that are not going. We're on mics not going to the phone.
Not going to you guys right now, but Someone says yes. Hey, whoever's
Oh.
Jack.
Preach.
Hey, let's go.
Appreciate you.
All right.
right.
Our boy Jack got us.
Jack
He's like,
can hear
audio's
us.
okay, man.
He just has
come on.
super tuned hearing though.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't got super eyes to read, but I can see that. Yes, people are
Yeah.
coming and going. We're just chilling. There's people
Let's go.
tuning in,
Appreciate
tuning
it.
out. It's just it's going to be a waterfall of just incoming and in going. But our boy Jack held us out. He's holding
Oh,
down.
Jack Clutch.
Jack coming in
You
clutch.
know.
But yeah, the idioms that people say. I haven't heard any recently. I'm just like,
I mean,
There's so many good ones, but you know what? I'm guilty of literally doing
yeah.
the same thing
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
how many
reuse the
many
jokes.
times
Yeah.
a night that I go to somebody specifically and they like go to pay their bill or like say their card doesn't work right on the first time or something happens or whatever. And I'll be like, oh, well, you know, if the payment doesn't get through, there's plenty of dishes back there to wash.
You
Like,
say that to them?
I said that today to like 4 different people.
but like know your audience, and if that's
Yeah.
gonna land,
Yeah.
it's gonna land.
Yeah, I
So
recycle the
funny.
same jokes for
Yeah.
the last 20 years.
All right,
I mean,
let's hear them.
hit.
So that's one. We'll go around. Joel, you got
Yeah.
you got
you come
something?
back to me. I'm going to think because I'm.
All right. Well, mine's the river water. I've done that,
Yeah.
but
Okay, yeah.
I have this other one. We have a menu item: risotto croquettes.
yeah.
And a lot of people like to say, "I'll get the risotto balls," and I say, "We don't say balls here. We say croquettes." And I like shame them for
actually?
saying balls.
You
Oh yeah,
actually? I
absolutely.
love
It always lands. Always.
Does it? Seriously?
Yeah. They'll crack up and they'll be
I've-
like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, "We're trying to keep it classy.
You got
At
that
least
cool dry
for
humor,
tonight,
though.
man." Oh yeah, I can try and just like
That would
low
land coming
key.
from you.
I know the line where it's like kind of rude. I'll get away with it.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Anyway, I'm just like, we don't say balls here.
That's actually hilarious.
Feel free to steal that one.
I
but,
might have to, man.
Feel free to use that.
So,
anytime you
so
want.
it'll be a different clientele at the bar.
Don't
They'll
take
look
my
at me
joke,
like,
though.
"What the
Joel
fuck are you
tries it.
talking
And it's
about,
like this
bro?"
businessman is like, I'll say what the fuck I want.
Yeah. You don't tell me what to say.
Yeah. Who are you? Who do you think you're talking
Yeah.
to? Where's the manager?
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Yeah. I made 10 times what you made this year.
I say balls when I want. I'm making triple digits.
Yeah.
I would get that too.
Shut up and pour me a beer.
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
me my
yeah.
balls.
Yeah. Give me the rice balls.
I'll take a natty light and the rice balls, okay?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That could be crazy.
But yeah,
I
that,
can't
that's a
think of
good one I
ones.
go to. I also like don't like when people will motion to you, like they want cracked pepper, they'll go.
The old pepper mill.
No.
For those who are listening, I'm making the spinning pepper mill motion.
Yeah.
Old pepper mill.
And I'll
Yeah.
go, use your words. Like, I don't know.
Or how many?
What's
yeah,
that?
Yeah. Dude, how many people are like little pepper? I'm like, just put a head bob in that. You got something completely different going on here right now.
I just need pepper.
Can I just get some pepper, please? It's just like, oh my god.
Dude, man. Yeah, they're just chilling
Or like
there.
the cheese, dude. They'll do the spinning thing. We're not Boston Pizza, bro. I don't
I
have
got the
the
cheese
spinning
roller.
wheel
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Parmigiano.
Or somebody do something that's completely unrelated. Like, can I get some pepper?
Wacky inflating tube,
Wait,
man.
what are you doing with your
SpongeBob.
arms, sir?
This is how pepper is poured at my house. Just a lot of it.
Yeah, we just
everywhere.
throw it all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the formula crabs.
Oh, I got it. One of
You
my
got
stupid
one?
ones. Yeah, when I am cracking pepper, they're just like, you do like a turn or two, and they're like, well, I like a lot of pepper. I'm like, I literally just say something. I love pepper here. I can sit here all day, and they're like, I'm like, no, it's not
Meanwhile,
even funny. I'm
Yeah,
just like,
but in your head,
I'm
you're like, hurry the fuck up.
yeah, I'm like, I'm just getting paid hourly. I don't mind. They're like,
Actually, I like that one too. That's in line. Another one I have too is when they're like, I like a lot of pepper, and you're just going. I was like, I'll say, okay, I'll skip the gym today, like this week or whatever, and then I'll be like, like under my breath, I've never been to the gym anyway.
oh man, I would not like with these the clientele. I don't
Oh,
think
buddy,
I
you
risk
can
it.
say what you want, man.
Yeah.
Like just do it in a way where you're like
You're
low
chilling
key,
about it,
man. Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I just don't care enough. I'm like, what?
I just,
I'm like
man, come on.
zombie
You
like
gotta
that.
entertain yourself.
Man, yeah, I can when I want to turn it on. Just depends who's there, I guess.
Yeah,
if
for
they're worth entertaining, you get the energy back. I always say, like, the people who sit at the bar, you have to kind of give to get. If you
do,
come in and like
yeah.
you sit there bland, like entertain me, it's not. I can't.
Nobody's
Can't.
there at the bar to entertain
I
themselves.
can't extract juice from a rock. You
they
know what I
want
mean?
you
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, you gotta bring a vibe, and I can enhance. I'm an enhancer, a vibe enhancer.
Well, that's the trouble with serving versus bartending. As a server, your best clientele are the ones that are there enjoying their own company.
Yeah.
They don't need you to entertain them. They're
Yeah.
just there talking. You go over, get their order,
Yeah.
bring their food, chuck in a stupid joke. They're happy.
Love that.
Yeah.
With bartending, it's like you give a lot to somebody.
Sometimes
for
way
not very much.
too much.
Well,
Yeah.
I
I've seen
mean,
this last
so many
week.
people go sit at the bar and they want to.
They're
like,
lonely.
wanna
They're
show.
by
Talk,
themselves.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. I have, like,
Definitely giving good service, like from a service perspective and being engaging is one thing, but from a fine dining perspective, I learned in certain fine dining restaurants that I worked at that somebody once told me great service is forgettable service.
Yeah,
in the
be
sense,
transparent.
in the sense that
yeah.
anticipate what your guest needs.
Without saying words.
They should never have to ask you for anything,
yeah.
right? So basically, if you were like step in and out of the table and they go to reach for something, it'd be there. So like by the time they get up and leave, they completely forgot who you are because they've had everything they needed in front of them.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I tend to not even like really tell people my name just because that's how I've been formally trained in like a fine dining setting.
Agree. Yeah.
I've worked at restaurants where we weren't allowed to. Like the mentality was like if you walk up to a table and like, oh hi, my name's Alex, I'll be looking after you this evening. That's some
You've already stepped over.
Well, not even that, but
dang.
they used to say like that's some Jack Astor shit. You know what I mean? Like what are you gonna write your name on the table with a fucking crayon too? Like. Like you step in and like they don't care who you are. They're here to dine amongst themselves and have friends. You're here to serve them. So just like
I noticed that with tables, with the bar. When you get that kind of like
bartending's different for sure.
Yeah,
totally
I
different.
introduce myself like, hey, I'll be taking care. You're clearly here for like a show and some entertainment.
Yeah, well, that's it. People who sit at the bar,
no.
especially in a more upscale, like if it's a pub, it's one thing. But in a more upscale restaurant, if you're sitting at the bar, you're there for the experience and the show. You want to see the cocktails being made.
Yeah.
You know, oh, what's that you're doing over there? Like that's all part of it.
Yeah.
Serving definitely being engaging is important as well too, and things like that. But it is obviously a person by person basis.
Well, getting to know your clientele.
Yeah, so many people just want to come in and they don't want any part of you at all. Like,
that's
how many
the weirdest.
people in my life?
No,
I've
those
like,
When they sit at the bar. No, when they sit at the bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, that kills me. There's that like one guy.
No, I've served him, and I like that. I like not having to.
I don't mind
much with what Alex said. I've also been trained to be like transparent.
Yeah.
Transparent service is best service.
That's it. Well, I refill his drink. I'm just. It's kind of nice, refreshing for me.
For you,
because sometimes you get the people that
because you're stuck there with them, right?
Sometimes.
Well, I mean, especially like being a server going out to restaurants. The last thing I want to do is be like looking around and being like, God, where's my fucking server?
Oh, dude, you just want to
like,
chill.
Yeah, just give me
100%.
what I need. I don't want to have to ask for it.
Oh yeah,
Right?
no, but the worst sometimes you'll get someone just sit right in the front row and just be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
Every drink, every cocktail.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, no, and it's like, oh shit, I don't even. hate
Well,
it
it's a fine line too, because also like it's like okay, have some common sense. I'm trying to work as well. I want to be engaging and nice to you, but I also have 20 other people to talk to, and I have all these
cocktails
other
to
things to
make,
do.
Can I interrupt on that about common sense? Finish that sentence. I'm gonna.
Well, I was just going to say that's what I hate about one thing I hate about serving is like when we're super busy, whatever. I have 10 tables or whatever, and somebody just go, excuse me. It's like, yes, I see you. I'll be right there. Can you just use your common sense and look around the restaurant and know that there's a million other people here.
Common sense is something that I find some people don't surprisingly have.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, like I said, on the flip side,
Yeah.
if it's me at a restaurant, I want that service. I don't want to have to do that. So I also see it from the other perspective. Like, yes, I'm busy. I'll be right with you. But from that person's perspective, they just want some more water.
Dude, I know Joel's got something to say, but
Yeah.
I just want to say, like, you wouldn't go to like a doctor's office and you're sitting in the waiting room and the doctor comes out to ask for someone's name and you go, I've been here for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I need service. Like
Yeah.
you wouldn't do that.
No, you
wouldn't do that in other situations. You wouldn't go to get your taxes done and be like,
Yeah.
Some people
excuse
just
me.
have the mentality though, like I'm coming to the restaurant, I'm giving you my hard-earned money, so you now work for me.
That's very true.
A lot of people have that, and it's just some people just don't understand how the service industry works. How many people don't realize that, like, if you no-tip your server at a restaurant, it's not like, oh, I didn't like my service, whatever, no tip. That server still has to tip out
like
the
losing
kitchen.
money.
Yeah.
They still have to tip out the hostess, the bartender. They still have to tip out people on that. So if you
like
no tip
crows,
your
we
server
remember
at a
you.
restaurant, you're actually
and
taking,
we like shiny things.
you're actually taking money out of their pocket because they still have to tip other people out who, like the people who made your food, they still get their tip no matter
you
whether
lose
you
money.
liked your service or not. Right?
Yeah, you do lose money in the line.
I'm just going to hit the bathroom.
Yeah, buddy. But in terms of like kind of the common sense thing we were talking about, some people, I'll be getting dunked on, like making like 100 cocktails. I'm like, so what were you up to today? I seen that. I'm like sweating, cooking cocktails, and they're just like, yeah, so and this, and that. Trying to have a full conversation. I'm like, yo, bro. 5 minutes. Let me clear this. 'Cause I'm getting wrecked. But I'm just kind of smile on my face, just doing it. Like, hey man, like I'm doing that. I'm like, just give me 5. Just give me 5. You got bread. Enjoy yourself. But they want you to entertain them, no matter what's going on.
Yeah.
You entertain me now. I don't care what's happening.
Yeah.
I am here for your your energy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy, but it just blows me away. 'Cause,
I mean,
you know,
it also comes with the job. Like we're just glorified monkeys, really.
yeah.
But
build and do.
yeah,
Make and dance.
It comes with it, so you get used to it. But you just after so many years of doing it, I think you get a little bit jaded too, because also it's just like everybody's so the same, and they don't realize it. It's just like it all comes back to these crappy dad jokes. Like everybody who's like, oh, send the bill over to that guy. Think they just like, oh, did you just make that up?
No, you don't.
Because that guy over there just said it to me 5 minutes ago. You dick. Like you're not original.
It's actually crazy you say that, because there is that like hive mind of exactly, like a lot of people don't realize just how similar other people are to one another,
Dude,
and it's
like,
kind of wild
until you deal with like the masses every day, all day, every day. It's just like, God, we're all the same.
We really
we're
are.
all the same.
We really are.
Yeah.
There's something too. This kind of tie into like something later, but I notice like some nights one drink will be popular and everyone will just subconsciously be ordering the same drink. It'll be like one night it's like
Oh, it's
100
the classic.
Caesars.
I'll have what she's having.
There's a bit of that,
Yeah.
and then like there could be a table on
Absolutely.
like one side of the room, and it will be even 3 hours apart. You're making that one crazy drink every night, and it's
Yeah.
like, what? How are you guys thinking? What in the ether is making you all decide tonight is the night for Caesar made with gin?
Yeah.
And why is
that
100
does
different?
happen.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, there's a hive mind of sometimes you'll have one drink for the entire night, and you're like, everyone is in groupthink,
Yeah.
and they don't
Yeah.
even realize.
Happens a lot.
Yeah.
Gin Caesars, I fuck up some gin.
Yeah,
Caesars.
actually,
Do you like Caesars? Do you guys like Caesars? Oh,
Yeah,
don't
but
'cause
that's
the
in,
clams in.
that's in line with like the
oh
tequila.
yeah. Sure.
I
yeah,
can do a
but
Bloody Mary.
Bloody
though.
Mary, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
same shit.
But that's in line with the tequila espresso
Guy's a
martinis. Like,
vegetarian over here.
Hey,
it's like, why are you changing the classics?
I get you.
Why are you doing that?
Someone wants to reinvent the wheel. They're like,
Right?
I've had this 200 times. I want it.
I want
No,
it
I
my
mean
way.
that's like the foundation of all bartending is the classics with a twist.
Yeah, you were saying that
right?
last
I
week.
want an old fashioned, but instead of whiskey, it's Midori.
Well, is that Negroni? Is a Boulevard J?
It's a melon. I want a melon flavored.
a Japanese melon
Can you
liqueur.
instead of bourbon, can you use blue curacao?
No way.
Oh, dude. Oh, man. I would not put it past some people, though. I would not.
Dude, the people are savage. They're just like, I'm gonna rip this, and I want it that way. You're like,
Oh,
dude,
for
this could be
sure, yeah.
horrible. Nope, don't care. Add me all the melon.
I
Give
like
me all the-
they come up with some weird drink and they expect you to know.
Oh,
I'll get a Timothy Charlemagne.
It's like that with the Dave
What's
Matthews. What, there's something. There's an actual
Can
drink.
I get a
forget what it
5-ounce
is.
glass of Charlemagne, please?
Yeah, Charlemagne. Yeah,
I don't think that's. I don't think that's a
That's
thing.
not it.
Everyone's making it's popular in New York right now. Have you not been to New York? You're like, no,
Yeah.
clearly not.
No,
no,
yeah.
I'm working here. I've not been to New
Yeah.
York in a minute. Yeah, I'll take a 5 of the Chalamet, please.
Oh, the Charlemagne.
Yeah. How is that made?
Yeah.
They give you the look.
Will you put a spritz of Zendaya in there?
Yeah.
What?
And no ice. Yeah. I don't know how this is made or
Yeah,
what I'm gonna add to
I'm
this.
under the bar googling. right
Yeah,
now.
that's actually me. I'm
Yeah.
like, just one second.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
Dip, dip, dip.
Runs to the back.
Oh,
yeah.
there's
What,
actually
what grape is a Chalamet?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, Chardonnay.
Oh.
I was talking to someone the other day, and they were telling me about they were downtown and they were ordering a drink, and the bartender didn't know what it was. And I was thinking at the bar that I perform at, and they have nowhere to hide to go on their phone. So I was thinking how bad that is if you
yeah.
didn't know. You're kind of cooked on the spot. And so this bartender just made the drink up and handed it back, and this person was like, "This is not that drink." And I think of myself like. At my old job or even now, like I can turn around and kind of quickly Google. But
Yeah.
if you were at a bar that's very public, you cannot do that, and you're kind of cooked on the spot.
No, that's where honesty comes in. Be like,
Yeah.
look, I've never made that before. Give me 1 second, and I will make that
That's
for
a-
you. Who's gonna have a problem with that? Who's gonna be like, no, you need to
I
know?
love it. Dude, I love those people that'll come in and like order a drink, like some weird obscure thing, and talk to you like you should know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Can
this
you
is
make
the
a
Chalamet.
double Quangle gin on the rocks with a like?
Can I get a Qui-Gon gin?
Yeah.
Qui-Gon Jinn. Whoa.
How is that not already a cocktail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like I've never heard of that. I don't know
I'll
what
take the
that is.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
need a Nubian starship on the fly.
Yeah, well, something like that. It's
Sorry,
like,
no, she'll get the
that's
Qui-Gon
not a,
gin, I'll
That's
get
not
the
a
Qui-Gon
real drink,
Yeah.
sir. Like, do you want a Negroni? That's a real drink. Like, I know how to make that.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emperor
Good.
Gaines Patine or
Emperor-
whatever.
Just all
it was.
Star Wars themed drinks. Can I get a Jar Jar Binks on the rocks, please?
Oh, you don't want
Yeah,
that.
can I get a Jar Jar drinks?
Are you coming up with these?
This guy's opening it. Everybody, look out for Joel's new Star Wars themed bar opening in 2028 at Disneyland in 2028.
Padme, who's the father? Misa been a bad girl.
This guy's gonna fucking move to Orlando and get a job at the fucking Star Wars bar at Disney.
Yeah. But he's just whipping crazy cocktail. This one's called Misa been a bad girl.
Hey, you want some blue milk? We got some blue milk for you. We got some blue milk for you.
Speaking of Disney, actually, Melissa and I went to Disney like a few years back, and we went to like the main spot, and we just thought it was natural. Like, hey, where can we grab a drink? And they're like, we don't serve alcohol here.
Whoa.
Yeah, and this woman like shamed us hard. She gave me like the "you're disgusting" look. What? Yeah. But you can order them at all the other parks, just
Except
not the main,
one.
Okay. Where the big castle is. Yeah. But they were just so disgusted. I couldn't believe it. We were just like, hey, we just want to grab a drink.
You're like, sorry, I stepped 3 feet from over here. Like,
she actually was like, open mouth. We don't serve alcohol here. But you could just tell there's a certain like mentality. Yeah,
what do you mean? Goofy's hammered.
No, but we went over to the Avatar place, and they were serving like triples, and you just have one, and you're just cooked.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what's the difference?
They're cocktails
between...
for two. Joel's dummying them.
I was like,
by himself.
Buddy, I was lit. It was actually the best day. It was so dope. But the point is, you can get them everywhere, but not on the main spot. And I was like, what's the difference? And it was just like such a faux pas, I guess, to even ask. So that was kind of like a big shocker. So if you've never been to Disneyland, you go to the main castle spot. You are not going to bring that flask. Daddy, drink up.
Buddy.
Yeah. I probably won't go to Disneyland anytime soon. I'm not really a Disney guy. I mean, I'm sure it's great.
I wasn't. Melissa was, but it was dope.
You guys went without Fox?
Yeah, it was before Fox. But actually,
I would definitely go once just to go.
Just to get hammered on the strip and fucking harass Goofy.
I just really want to go
Goofy, we're clubbing, bud.
Yeah, I just really want to go punch Pluto right in his stupid face.
He's a dog.
I love Pluto, dog.
Yeah.
But isn't Goofy a dog too? Why can one talk?
One can walk. One's humanoid and one's just a regular ass dog.
One's a humanoid dog and the other one's a humanoid dog with Asperger's.
Whoa, Jesus.
You didn't make it, pal. Sorry, man. You're the family pup.
Sorry.
Natural selection.
Yeah.
Actually,
you didn't evolve.
You didn't evolve out of the Disney
like a Pokemon,
family.
I guess, like Eevee, man, whatever.
But at the same time,
hanging out with Steamboat Willie, just like you guys can.
But at the same time,
whistle.
We all agree Pluto's like more intelligent than Goofy. Although Goofy has a child, so that's kind of weird.
Oh, that's so strange.
Maxie,
dude.
Oh, I can imagine.
Goofy movie. Remember that?
Yeah, such a good movie. Yeah, Maxie.
Goofy movie from the '90s. That was like
that was the
banger movie back in the day, dude. I used to watch that like
that opening scene where he's having a nightmare about what's her name, Roxanne or whatever, the crush of his life.
Honestly, I don't think
he turns really
seen
huge
it since I was a kid. But
really?
He turns into his dad. He turns into Goofy, and he's just like, "Oh yuck!" And she's like so embarrassed. And he wakes up. He's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Dude,
yeah, it's so good, dude.
Yeah, and then you got the random stoner guy. He's voiced by Pauly Shore. I'm pretty sure he's like, "Look, a leaning tower of cheese."
No, yeah, he sprays the spray cheese.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, dude.
As a kid, I was like, I want spray cheese.
It looks so good.
Yeah, what was that song? They did like some
so it's Power Line, and he goes like, I don't remember this song.
Yeah, it was a banger song.
We'll have to play.
Somebody jump into the comments and just like write the entire
Power
lyrics,
Line, man.
all the lyrics in the comments.
Someone copy paste the screen text.
Somebody copy
dude, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't get there.
Tip of the tongue, teeth and the
lips.
Teeth and the lips.
What's the one you said? New York.
Unique New York.
That's actually tight. Unique New York.
The Human Torch was denied a bank loan.
Is that one?
Is that
no,
one?
That's from.
We're looking at his computer. It's like, is that our next topic?
No. That's from Anchorman.
Fantastic.
That's ripped off from Anchorman.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
No bank loans for you, bud.
Nope.
No business.
No cooking for you, pal.
No cooking, bud.
I mean, he's always cooking, but not tonight. Not tonight, man.
Not this time.
Actually, reminds me, you guys ever seen the TV show Invincible, like the anime?
No.
Bangs.
I know what it is. I haven't watched. That's what's that? The guy from Spider-Man, J. Jonah Jameson, isn't he the voice of that guy?
Right on.
Dude, it's so good, so good.
Yeah, I have. I haven't watched it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. It's on Prime or something.
Yeah, we were talking about how you like kind of cater your TikTok feed, and this is a kind of problem I found too. I was liking some of the videos from the show. I'm like, oh, this is banging, this is banging. And then all of a sudden, it jumps to like heavy spoilers, like people are sharing the final boss fight. And I'm like,
shoot.
yo,
Yeah.
not interested. What the fuck?
That is one thing I hate about a show that I'm watching.
Yeah.
And versus the internet. If there's like at least something that's released week to week and I like want to see it, I'll like really try for that week to like avoid things on
Yeah,
social. Like if
you
I
can't
see
even
anything
go
related
on.
to it, I'm like, oh god, scroll. I don't want to know.
Do you guys prefer that the weekly drops or like everything out so you can binge it?
I like weekly. No, I
Do you
like
like
weekly.
weekly?
It's like old school, like when you'd watch TV shows. It's like you had to wait.
What do you think about it,
Oh,
Alex?
binge that shit.
You
Give me
binge?
all of it now. Consume
No, that's
me.
why our dopamine is fucked up, man.
Well, it's funny you say that because I'm torn because sometimes when you do the week, you forget what happened before, and you're like, "What was that again?" Like you might need
That's
a recap.
what the recaps are for.
I know, but sometimes the recaps don't even go that deep.
Previously
I'm
on
like,
Supernatural.
I get lost.
Dive right in, man.
But if you do binge it, you're like, "Yo, I just cooked that series and I'm out."
binge- I'm a binge
Maybe,
watcher.
but then like, what are you looking forward to?
I
What's
binge
going on?
like Netflix shit. Like that's the only way I watch TV.
Yeah.
Like now, not that I watch a ton of television, but that's how I like when
So-
I'm watching. I'm binging to the point where I pretty much just watch the same like 10 shows over and over again.
Oh yeah,
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Rec. Like,
Yeah,
good
the
shows,
comfort
good shows.
shows.
The
Yeah,
Office.
yeah,
Office,
Like I
yeah.
always
Good
just
stuff.
had like.
Gilmore Girls.
Oh
Gilmore
yeah,
Bangs,
dude, yeah.
yeah.
The Barbie
So good.
movie just like on repeat all the time.
Okay,
Luke's
you're,
filming in town,
you're
by the
making
way.
fun of me, but I was dead ass, man. I was being
Are you
serious.
talking about Gilmore?
Gilmore, yeah. He's
Yeah,
making
Gilmore.
fun
You know
of me.
Luke's in
No,
the city, right?
I've
Gilmore?
never, I've
Is
never
he?
actually.
Yeah, he's part of that show.
Fuck, dude.
That's one I auditioned for and didn't get
He's
for the DJ.
sponge-worthy, man.
Dude,
Well, now
Luke's
I
amazing.
feel like a dick because I was totally just riffing here, thinking we were joking.
I was
Like,
being
that's my
dead
favorite
ass
spot. Have
drunk,
you guys
dude.
ever seen New Girl?
no.
Yes.
Zooey Deschanel?
Yeah.
No, so
I don't
I'm
love
not-
it.
Same thing.
I don't
It's
love it.
so funny,
It's
dude.
pretty chill.
Oh yeah, Jake Johnson and fucking.
No.
Oh, dude, it's such a
New
good
Girl.
show.
It's
Okay,
not
okay,
as
I'll
good
check
as
that out.
Kimmy Schmidt, though. Kimmy Schmidt's better.
I haven't seen that one either.
You should.
Yeah, New Girl is hilarious.
Oh,
dude.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
They actually did a crossover episode with Brooklyn Nine-Nine as well too. So there's an episode
Oh,
of
no
Andy
way.
Sebers and there's an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine that Zooey Deschanel is in, but
Yeah.
it's like the same episode. But it's a really funny
Oh, yeah,
show.
Amin
and it was the
actually-
same thing.
Amin
Chick
came
got me
from
into that
that.
show. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's actually sick. That just reminds me, when we were just talking about the week versus binging, I noticed thriller shows in particular, if it's something you like I'm watching a show called Severance and it goes into deep thought and deep process.
Yeah.
It gives like everyone time in the comments to theorize together, which is kind of cool because I used
For
to
the
love
week, right?
binging.
Yeah.
I like binging shows. I hate waiting, but with this one, when you're kind of forced, you're like, fucking, I'll wait.
You're like, what's happening?
Yeah, someone does a
Yeah.
recap and you're all trying to break down in the comments, and it's like
Yeah.
you're watching recap videos and doing. I'm
Dude,
like, oh, this
I
is
do
stretched
that
out.
with some shows.
Well, that's
Do you?
good for us, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
don't mind for this show, but I would hate every show to be a week. I think I like
no,
want
it's,
to get it.
it's
in
good to wait
Well,
and
actually,
have delayed gratification. For
I
things.
actually did just like watch a recap thing the other day. It's the new Daredevil show just came out.
Did it come out? I didn't.
Yeah,
know.
there's a
That
couple
was good.
episodes on, and I haven't seen. It's a continuation of like the one before or whatever.
the movies.
No,
There was
not
a
the
show,
Ben-
and it
there was a
was really
show.
good.
It's
Oh,
the
it was
same
really
actor,
good.
Charlie Cox. Like the
I'm
Netflix
still on
guy.
Ben
Yeah.
Affleck Daredevil.
Yeah,
No,
Yeah,
no, this
yeah.
guy Charlie, he's
So
actually
just
sick.
to break it down for you, there's all the like MCU,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
Avengers, all that,
Yeah.
and then they have a separate Netflix shows. So they did this was
Oh
like
yeah, I
5 or
watched
6
Moon
years
Knight and
ago.
shit like that. Yeah.
Who knows? Dope.
Yeah, but I don't even mean that. Pre MCU, they had
Oh.
Netflix
Earlier,
shows like Daredevil and like Luke
Daredevil's
Cage
sick.
and all that, or
Okay.
just Marvel shows, but Netflix only. This is like pre Disney Plus.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So those shows ended, and now Disney has re-picked up those shows and are like putting them in the MCU.
Like continuation.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
So they weren't in the MCU before, now they are.
Oh, that's dope. I
Yeah.
was wondering on TikTok. I was seeing a lot of Daredevil stuff. I was
Yeah.
like, why? That's like a
Now,
10-year-old show.
that being said, there's so much like Avengers MCU crap that
So
I just
hold up.
stopped like paying attention to it.
Would Agents of Shield be one of those as well?
Pre.
That's
It's
pretty.
not in the
yeah,
MCU.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would fall in that same category, but unrelated to
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, Daredevil just started, and it is a continuation of that old show, which makes now that old show a part of this,
Relevant again.
which
Oh,
is what
that's
they're
cool.
doing with like all the old Spider-Man
Or
movies.
canon. Yeah.
It's what they're doing now. Again, there's so much
Toby.
Marvel shit now. I just like stopped caring and stopped like I don't.
There's a
everyone
lot.
did. I think
Yeah.
everyone did.
Yeah.
Everyone took like a big L.
But I
and
watched
started
the first
breaking up.
episode of Daredevil, and it's complete continuation of this other show, which I haven't seen in in 5
Oh,
years,
fuck.
right? So I
Really?
watched the episode and it was great, but I was like, there's so many things I know
Yeah.
I'm
Has the
missing.
actor aged like a lot and it's awkward?
No,
or-
because it takes place years later. It all works out, but it's just a lot of references that unless you just rewatched the whole
Like
show
Kingpin
before
and
going,
shit?
yeah, there's just a lot of
That
shit
was a
I
good
missed.
show.
I haven't seen the other one in 5 years, so there's a lot of shit I missed.
Yeah.
So I had to go and like I watched a
Big
YouTube
recaps.
recap video of it
Yeah.
afterwards and was like, oh, okay, I get it all now. Because I'm not going to go back and rewatch this whole
Absolutely
fucking
not.
series just to catch up, right?
No.
Like,
I did see they teased.
who's got the time?
Nobody, man.
There's so much Marvel shit now. It's like, who cares?
Yeah.
man?
That's it. But you got to be specific, man. There's so many different
Yeah.
stations. Crave, Prime.
I know.
Netflix,
They're all
you
in
name it,
cahoots
man.
too, man. Like this is probably conspiracy, but like they'll take,
The good shows.
the good show off and move it to another one.
noticed
Everyone
that,
needs to like have them all. If you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
like Parks and Rec, you can't watch that.
You need Disney Plus.
If you love that and The
Yeah,
Office,
but
you need
here's
two
the
different.
thing though: is all of those shows just bounce around. Like it'll be on Netflix for
Yeah.
fucking 2 years, and I'm like, oh, leaving next week, and then a week later it's on Prime or something. Like
Yeah.
they just all
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it bounces.
And I've also
around.
noticed
Yeah.
too, it's like mostly with the kids shows, but me and the kids have been watching like iCarly episodes.
Yep.
They'll only have, and SpongeBob too, they'll only have a couple seasons and not the full thing. And that's
Yeah.
so frustrating. Like, what the fuck?
I forget. I think they did that with Avatar: The Last Airbender
Yeah.
on Netflix for a while. It was only season 1, and I was like, "What?
Yeah, it's like,
Why?
what's the point?
Yeah,
I get it for some shows, they have so many seasons. Maybe you just, I don't know, maybe you don't have access to it. I don't know.
or you don't get the. It probably costs
Or
a lot
the
to
rights
buy.
or whatever. Yeah.
A film secret, and it's like I guess kind of like well known is every show aims they only care about hitting 5 seasons because when you hit 5 you
Yeah.
can sell it to companies.
Yeah.
So it's a big thing like hitting those 5, and then they can break them up or they can sell them as the whole,
Yeah.
but you have to hit 5 and then they just
Well,
run wild.
the big one I remember is Supernatural. That show was so good the first 3 seasons, and then they kept getting renewed over and over, and it hit like, I don't know, 16 plus seasons, and it's
Okay.
like the story just got outrageous because the writers
nowhere
had
to go.
no idea. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, okay, we have to keep writing. We only planned for 5 seasons or
I
whatever.
mean, this
right?
is going to be a hot take. I'm sure people are going to disagree with me, but that's how I feel about Always Sunny.
It went on for a long time.
It went on. I loved
I
it.
never watched it.
Oh, dude, I loved it.
Yeah, really.
But then by like season 6, I was like, I get it. Now they're on like season 20.
But you
something.
could
Like,
say
oh,
that-
they're
Really?
still going.
Oh,
But couldn't you say that that show didn't really get going until like a few seasons in?
Maybe,
too?
yeah. I mean, yeah. I just,
Like when Frank comes in and all.
well, it's
that,
not even
right?
that. It's just after a while, I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah,
you know,
fair.
the same thing with back in the day with The Walking Dead. When that show first came out back in the day,
I didn't finish that show.
everybody
I'll
was
be
like, "Oh,
honest.
zombies are so awesome!" And I was like, "This is such a great show."
It
And
went
then by
on
like
forever.
season 3, they're
Yeah.
still running away from zombies. I'm
Yeah.
like, I get it.
how long you guys?
This
been
show
doing
is
it?
going to end 2 ways. Either they're going to become zombies or they're not going to become zombies, and they're going to just keep running from zombies forever.
And never.
I don't think I need to watch 5 more seasons.
But
of
then
this.
No.
I
you
get it.
You get shows that went down in history, like Breaking Bad, where it's like
Oh, it's a
that was the
banger.
right amount. Sure, there's filler episodes that are boring, but like
Did it hit 5 seasons?
I think it was like 6.
But I
7.
don't know. I like a good ending in a show, man.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
do.
like it
And
all.
that
the
one
rest-
had
like,
one, right?
that-
Yeah.
And that was my problem with a lot of these. Like Walking Dead was a great show, and don't get me wrong, I loved it. But it was just like the concept of like it's people who aren't zombies that don't want to become zombies and are running from zombies. And I was like, there's already before Walking Dead even came out. There's
Yeah.
Dawn of the Dead, Land of the Dead. There's like a million
Yeah.
fucking zombie movies.
Yeah.
We're all fall under that exact same plot line. So it's like I
Don't
get
wanna
it.
become zombified.
The trick is to don't get eaten by a zombie. Cool.
Run as
I don't
cleverly
need
as
to
you
watch
can.
5 seasons of that.
And if you're bitten, hide it from the others.
Yeah, don't tell anyone. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
right?
Don't tell until
Yeah.
you start fucking up your team.
I like a
man.
show that wraps up. I do. There's so many good, like, amazing shows. I can't really think of one off the top of my head. That just have
Yeah.
the worst ending and like ruin
Game
the
of
fucking
Thrones.
I mean,
Example.
Sopranos is infamous,
You know what?
isn't it?
Yeah, I heard
These
that one.
these all might be hot takes, but Sons of Anarchy, one of my favorite shows of all
Really?
time.
I had to turn that one off.
hated the ending of it.
Really?
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it was just I don't
Just
know.
didn't hit the spot, eh?
No, it's just really stupid. Like, and I
Yes.
kind of called it like the way they were like kind of gearing towards the end. It was maybe one of the second last or third last season. It was like I kind of like called it when it came out. I was like, oh yeah, he's gonna like go out the way that his dad did. He's gonna ride his bike into a fucking truck and die at the end of the show.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry if you haven't seen it. I just spoiled the whole thing, but it's like a 20-year-old
Damn,
show.
I
so-
haven't, but I don't
Yeah, I guess I haven't,
but I'm like,
yeah,
whatever.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 20-year-old show, so too bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're 2,000
late to the
late to
party.
that.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, I don't know. I just knew it was going to happen. So when it happened, I was like, yeah, okay.
Called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, called it. That being said, one of my all-time favorite shows. Such a good show.
It sucks though. Yeah, you need that strong wrap up.
Yeah.
Or you don't recommend it to anyone. Like Game of Thrones, I tell people don't even waste your time because the finish line's not great.
Yeah.
The payoff's not good. Why build all that up just to drop it off a cliff?
I will say though, I was fully like, I mean, it's over and done with now, but Game of Thrones, I was a week to week, like I was sitting there.
too.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Me too, bro.
Jack Snow's coming back to life.
Snow,
Or Jon
baby.
Snow, whatever.
Yes.
See, I don't even know his fucking
I
name.
love
yeah.
it.
No, John.
Jon Snow, yeah.
Jack Snow, baby.
Yeah, Jack Snow or whatever his name is. Yeah,
Shout out to Jack.
yeah. John.
Jack on the TikTok feed.
Jack on the TikTok.
Shout
yeah,
out, buddy. You still here with us,
He
Jack?
left.
Come on,
Yeah.
give us a yes in the chat.
Jack left, but we
He's
were all
gone,
good.
buddy.
Yeah, it's
He's
okay.
gone.
He was here. In
He's
spirit.
dead. Jack's dead.
He's
with
dead to us
him
now.
He died now.
You're right.
Yeah, the
He
Night's
scrolled away.
Watch stabbed him to death.
Yeah.
The what?
The Night's Watch.
You never watched
Game of
No,
Thrones,
I
man.
watched. No, I didn't.
It's so good.
I didn't.
Up
I'm
until
not a
Steve
show
lost
guy. Again, I'll be that voice in the room. That's like I just watch YouTube now. I don't
And
even
Gilmore
watch
Girls.
shows.
Fair.
What?
Fair.
I said, and Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
Every fall.
Bangs.
Every fall.
Got it.
Yeah, in
but
the
there's
fall.
so many
On
episodes.
NBC.
It's like
It's
24
like
episodes.
But
It sounds like you're giving a
Joel.
promo.
Yeah.
Like every
20
fall
minutes.
on NBC.
Yeah. Fox Rochester,
Fox
the
Rochester.
tri-state area.
Yes.
But no, agree with me here. Like Gilmore Girls is like you can put it on, fall asleep, leave it running all night. You
Yeah.
wake up, you feel like you haven't missed an episode. You feel like you haven't missed a second. It just picks up again where
Lorelai's
it
at
left
that
off.
Luke's getting some
Yeah,
coffee,
yeah,
man.
it's
That's
like-
all there is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Rory's going to school.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Kirk's being weird and has every job in the town.
That's-
Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, come on.
That's actually it.
Yeah.
Then he somehow gets a role in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Because his brother, him and his brother
Who's his
are
brother?
amazing. He's the director of Guardians of the Galaxy. He got fired
Come
from Marvel,
on.
and then he went and made good movies for DC.
His brother he was in Gilmore, and his
Oh,
brother
James
was
Gunn you're talking about.
James
right? Yeah,
Gunn.
yeah, his
Sean
brother,
Gunn is in
His-
Gilmore Girls,
yeah.
and James Gunn is the director.
his
of
brother.
the
That's his
brother.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They are very
Even I knew
talented.
that, and I didn't even know it was in Gilmore
Dude,
Girls.
his
Yeah,
role in
yeah.
Gilmore Girls was so weird.
It's just
To go
a
from
funny
that to-
weirdo. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, his brother directed Guardians of the Galaxy, and he did Suicide Squad and shit for
Yes.
DC, I'm pretty sure. So
That's crazy. I didn't know the
Yeah.
connection was
So
I said, how did
do you
get in that
guys know
movie?
the story about why he was fired from Marvel?
I thought it was something about he was doing it too good or something like that.
No, they went Disney.
The opposite. Yeah.
No, he did well, but like
Yeah.
Disney went back and found his old like Facebook, and he had apparently made posts about like white supremacy or something like that.
Can't do
It
that.
might not be that exactly.
Yeah, can't do
no,
that.
No, it might not be that exactly,
Everybody
but it
out
was
there,
like
don't do that.
it was like
For one
risque shit. He was like, I don't know, being like a womanizer.
Really?
I don't know. He's not a bad guy. It's just like you could go back, you know, 20 years on any of us and find
That happened to
stupid
Kevin Hart.
shit that kids say shit.
Oh, you used to
Yeah,
say
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
in when we used to game.
Exactly.
You used to say you used to razz your
You can
friends so
cancel
hard, man.
anybody, dude.
Oh,
Like,
dude, yeah, that's the problem. Man. Actually,
Don't teach
something
the internet
weird.
how to cancel us.
No,
Please.
this is
We
weird.
haven't even
Don't
started yet.
cancel us.
This is kind of weird, but it's a good thing. I had my Facebook was hacked like earlier in the year, and I was pissed because I had all my old photos and everything, and it wiped everything. Couldn't get it back. I'm kind of at peace because I'm like, there's nothing now. My old drinking photos,
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
family photo, like people could because it was a public profile. That's all eliminated, and I was
Yeah.
pissed for a minute. But then I'm like, in today's culture, I'm kind of relieved. I'm like, oh, my history's kind of
Dude,
They would find it.
speaking of
and,
They would,
exactly
but
that, is you think your MySpace page is still out there somewhere in the world? Because I know I never deleted or deactivated
I think
mine.
the whole site's gone, isn't it?
Is it? I don't know.
think
'cause I was
MySpace
gonna say
exists, so-
no.
Wanna
I'm
know
sure
something
it
gross?
doesn't. Actually,
Tom.
you know what?
Top friend
I
Tom.
actually no. I take that back. I think it does exist still.
Really?
That being said,
your profile does, and I can tell you what I learned.
I
What
c-
song is
it's
playing
kinda
on
crazy.
your page?
I don't remember anything about MySpace except for that I could never find my page if I wanted to nowadays.
Yeah.
And I definitely back then exclusively posted pictures of me drinking and smoking weed on MySpace because I was
Love
like
that.
19, right?
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
And now I always think about that. I'm like, man, there's so many random pictures of me floating around on the internet somewhere that I definitely don't want to be on the
That's
internet.
yeah, I
I
get
But
ju-
that.
I
I just
whatever.
remember the top 10 friends or whatever.
Whatever.
And there's like memes now
Tom.
about it where it's like, yeah, Tom. But like,
it's my boy.
there's memes now where it's like top 10 friends. Like, what if that still existed? It's like, oh, hey, Kevin drove me home the other night. You just moved down to number 6. Like you're texting your friend that, and they're like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, look, if you want to be number 1, you got to try harder.
I've seen something like this. Yes, it's so funny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Like,
actually, but I
top
heard
10 friends.
they sell like any dead websites. They'll sell that information to like dating sites
Totally.
and populate profiles with your old information. So you'll be on like some weird dating site, your profile, and they do it even dead people. Like
Watch
people,
out,
just to
Match.com. You're going to
populate.
see a picture of me smoking a bong when I'm 19 years old. It's not me, okay? I promise it's not.
Tons
cancel
of women
us.
out
Yeah,
there
don't
swiping
cancel
on
me.
you saying yes,
Yeah, it's
and
a
you're like
bot.
never replying.
It's a bot. It's not me.
Just into the void. They're like, why is he not replying? I want to meet.
Alex, age 19. Look how high he is.
Oh my God.
That's good weed.
Look at him chug that beer.
Yeah. Wow.
I want
Look
to
at
party with him.
Wait, look at him passed out on the roof of his house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at all the cold shot cans surrounding
No.
him.
What's that old bottle of giant white shark? Big white wine
Great
bottle.
white,
Great white. Dirty one.
the
Everyone gets
wine,
drunk on.
30% wine. Yeah, what the fuck?
Crazy.
Crazy.
My buddy drank that one night, ended up in the drunk tank instantly. Man.
Immediately.
No
dude.
hesitation.
Have you guys ever been in the drunk tank before?
No.
No. I've been with people who got thrown in, but not me.
I've been in one time.
Sounds horrible.
How was it?
Well, I was in high school when it
Okay.
happened.
Wait, so you're a minor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was being a stupid kid. We were out drinking, and I was on my way home, and I was very intoxicated. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna, I down the road from my house was like a car dealership, and I always cut through the car dealership to like get to the next road to go over to my house, whatever. So I'm going through this car dealership, and I'm like super drunk, high school kid. And I'm just like, okay, I need to sleep now. So I just like laid down on the ground and kind of like crawled underneath like a
This is brutal.
Ford F-150. Just like
People have died like that. That's crazy.
snuggled
dude.
up under a truck and just
What?
went to sleep. It was like not somebody's like part. It was like one for sale.
Yeah.
Like nobody was driving it,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I was not worried about somebody running me over or anything like that.
What was your thoughts there? Just like weather protection? Like,
No, I'm drunk and I
Somewhere
need to
cozy.
sleep, and
It's
that
kind of
looks
cozy.
comfortable.
Shelter. Yeah,
comfortable
I get
That
that.
looks comfy.
Yeah.
I want to go to there.
It's like a little cave, a little man cave.
So yeah, and I woke up with the police being like, "Hey, let's go."
They found you that.
Somebody
quick,
called you. Then.
Oh, I was sleeping. It wasn't that quick. It was hours later. I was
Somebody
sleeping.
called on you though. For
Yeah, well,
sure.
I don't know
Well,
what
you think
happened.
They wake
yeah.
you up and be like, "Go home," but to pull you in the tank, and were you like slurring and stuff?
Oh, I was shit faced, dude.
Oh,
I was
okay,
passed out under a truck at a car dealership. Yeah. And I'm not even kidding. My house is across the street.
I want to talk about this later. The security at some of these places that are an after hours, because
Yeah.
you like
Oh,
someone's just
yeah.
watching the cameras. And
Yeah, they're
something-
paying somebody for
It's
stupid
weird. We'll go back
shit.
into that later.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
man.
yeah. Anyways, yeah, I went to the drunk tank and then woke up. They let me sleep it off, and in the morning.
Did they take your shoelaces? I hear they always fucking rip your shoelaces off.
No, they didn't take anything from me.
Yeah, because so you don't hang yourself or do anything
Oh,
dumb. Like
yeah.
I hear everyone in Halifax.
I don't think
Take
I
your
was
shoelaces.
a threat of doing anything like that. I was
Okay.
just really some drunk, hammered kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. They called my parents. And
Kill himself.
my parents
I always heard in
my
Halifax
parents
they
had to
take your
come pick me
shoelaces.
up the next day, and that was that.
That was that. That's crazy.
Yep.
That just reminded me.
Now
So
it's a
you're
story.
talking about the fucking security cameras, man. I was during COVID. IKEA. I just remember it was empty AF, and you have a really nice look off up there.
They
So
do.
me and my
over
buddy
the
drove up.
lakes,
They were just
yeah.
going up to chill because nothing to
Oh,
do.
you told me this.
Yeah, and we're just chilling off to the side of IKEA. Man, what a massive
empty parking lot.
massive, disgustingly big property, and in prime real estate too. And this is on like a Sunday. They're not even open, and then just knock on the window. This guy's like, "Hey, you can't park here." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you got to get off the property." I'm like, "They're policing the place like it was a mansion or like
Yeah.
someone's house."
Yeah.
I was like, "This is crazy."
Yeah, for
just
real.
what a waste of space. B, like what? We're at the back of the parking lot. You walked all the way down here.
Yeah, you're not hurting
just to boot us out.
anybody, dude.
No, just chilling in our cars, just
Yeah.
in the lookout, playing some music and shooting the shit. But I was just like, this is diabolical the way. But yeah, just that kind of like gross. It's like just chill. Like
Well,
you could
that's-
go to Sobeys and park there, and they're not going to send security out. You know what I mean?
No, that's a good point. Like, the mall we work at, I skateboard in the parking garage all the
Yes,
time.
yes.
How many times security's come down and be like, you can't do that here? Why? It's an
after
empty
hours.
parking lot.
Yep.
There's businesses. All the businesses are closed, by the way.
Yeah, it's
What am I
11:30.
doing? Yeah. I'm literally on a skateboard. How is that even that different than just walking around?
Yeah. The
Like-
only thing on earth I can think about is if like you somehow got hurt on the property, you could sue them. And
I
they're
don't
like,
think you could though.
Well, that's it. Like, chill. Everyone needs to calm down.
Also, like the board could maybe hit a car, but there's no cars. Nobody's
it's empty.
there.
I know how empty it
There's
is. Yeah.
nobody there.
Yeah, I hate that.
I don't know what you want.
They come
from
out
me.
looking.
Yeah.
They're like, good on you. I'm gonna call the cops. That one that came out on us.
Oh,
that
dude,
time.
one time I was doing it, the security, I won't lie, the security guard's cool. She's good. She's doing her job. I get it. But she comes down and she's like, yeah, I was called 3 times about you. 3 times?
Wait.
3 different people called about me skateboard.
When was this?
This was like...
Was it in the underground
a few
or
weeks
outside?
ago? In the underground.
You were, again, like recently?
3 weeks ago or so.
They said
like a
they were
month
called
ago.
3 times about you.
3 times. I was like, 3 different people called on me?
And what did the security say?
Well, I was cool. That's what she said. And I was like, okay, I'll stop. She's like, you gotta stop. And I was like, that's fine. I don't want to fight her. It's her job. But like,
That's so whack, dude.
it's
That
fucked
drives
up,
me
dude.
crazy.
Like, what kind of like boomer mentality is
I don't
that,
like that.
dude?
It's just in the age of like everyone's gonna buy every piece of land, and you're only allowed to move in designated spaces. You know what I mean?
exactly.
Do not be on my property. Actually, we had this happen. We were my buddy had an apartment, and we were hiking around like a back lake where you can walk dogs or like a dog path, and it went force all the way down to this like kind of like weird little lake. And as we're walking by, we hear like a dog.
Crystal Lake.
I don't know where it is. It's up in like Portland Estates, like deep somewhere. But
Camp Crystal Lake.
is that a weird place? I don't know. Oh no! Please.
A little boy died there.
No. So we're walking around the lake and we hear these dogs barking, and these 2 like massive ogre people come like through the woods. This is private property.
This is my swamp.
No, they were like,
not that kind of.
Get out of my
it was
Get
like,
out of my swamp.
it was like that.
Different kind of ogre.
No,
Shrek.
bang on kind of ogre. They're like, this is my property, and we're like, yo,
Wow.
this is a part
I'm
of a walk
making
path.
waffles.
No,
Sorry, start quoting Shrek now.
I should have. You guys, dude, just the behavior on these 2. They're like, this is our parents' property. They just died. We inherited this land. We own all the way from up on that hill down to this lake. And we were like, yo, you got to come the fuck down. We're just like walking through here, like on a walk path. It's like, this walk path isn't what we said it could be here. This is our property. And they start to get off the property. And we're like, yo, this is fucking nuts. We're in the middle of the forest. There is like no one's around. I'm like, hey, you're lucky we don't want to fucking scrap up with you. Like you're talking like that, man. Like it was crazy. Yeah. But they're like, this dog, if we let this dog loose on you. I was like, okay, man, you guys are actually crazy. It was nuts to see how crazy people were about property.
Yeah, they are.
When it doesn't even affect them. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, you're really gonna like, now that you own this piece of property, block off this walk path for everyone walking around this lake. And now what you own up to the water, what they have to walk through the water to get back on it was crazy. And I just to kind of picture the space, imagine like the underground parking. Imagine a property that long. The house is at the elevator, and where we leave the building, the drive out, that's where the lake is. Yeah. And it was trees from there up to the elevator. And you're like, how did you even, like, what are you guys doing back here anyway? And they were just like, we're just assessing kind of how much land we own now. I was like, wow.
You see it a lot. You see it a lot on YouTube. People will be making camping videos or exploration videos, and they use apps to kind of, GPS what property lines and stuff are and where they can and can't go. Sometimes that messes up. Sometimes it's not accurate. Or sometimes people are lying about what their property is. So they'll be camping, they'll be traveling through the woods. All of a sudden they have this property owner yelling at them, pissed off that they're trespassing. Meanwhile, the campers are like, I checked my GPS. I thought this was okay.
Yeah.
And you just see shit like that all the time. And people get so hostile about it. It's crazy.
That's the exact word, hostile.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I'm like, yo, they're living like it's post-apocalyptic world. Like, everyone's about to murder each other.
It's like, oh, these are my trees. Okay, I'm not going to cut them down.
That's
like, what do you want?
my soil.
That's my soil.
Well, I think that
you can't own land, man.
They talked about like how much land. Like, do you own the airspace above your land too? Like, if I were to fly a little fucking helicopter like 20 feet above your house. Do you own that too, or
Like,
where does that not become
you-
your piece of land? If I dig under this, is that your property too?
That's a
like,
good
if I
point.
tunnel under your
I was
property,
like, how much physical space
That's a good
do I own
point.
here?
Yeah, exactly.
How high into the air do I own on my own property?
It'll be like Fortnite. I'm just gonna build a bridge over your property. That's my
it.
bridge, bro.
And it's public space, homie. Yeah, you only own up to 10 feet. Yeah. No, I thought about
Zoning.
That. Yeah, zoning. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like This where's the airspace start and shit too. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is silly. I've
We
never
all
had
looked at Alex. Alex, you've had
Alex,
any crazy
you must have a
property
drunken
experience.
story about this.
I don't know.
Fell asleep in
fell
the
asleep in the
woods one
trees.
day.
Fell asleep in the woods one day and woke up and I owned the entire sky.
He was playing Minecraft.
Inherited, yeah.
Yeah, I built a sky bridge across the
Sky
entire
base,
world.
baby. Yeah. He's sky base.
That's like
Starts carving
Minecraft
the
101.
trees.
Yeah, Minecraft 101, just sky bridge,
Like
man.
you do that, like
Yeah.
the Breath of the Wild and shit too. Man. Just-
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, Fortnite sky base, man.
Oh,
That's
dog.
right.
Yo, how we doing on time? What do we hit?
This one is at 117.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I think we need to call her here too. So thanks for tuning in again, and we'll see you next week on Bar Chords Podcast.
Bar chords. So wait, yeah, that was a good
Peace.
setup. Peace. Bar.